Welcome to the All Things New devotional series. I'm Matt Parker, and this is week 11, Humanity's Rebellion. Day 3, Blessed for Blessing. Psalm 67. May God be gracious to us and bless us. May He make His face shine upon us, so that your way may be known on the earth and your salvation among all nations. Let the peoples praise you, God. Let all the peoples praise you. Let the nations rejoice and shout for joy, for you judge the peoples with fairness and lead the nations on earth. Let the peoples praise you, God. Let all the peoples praise you. The earth has produced its harvest. God, our God, blesses us. God will bless us, and all the ends of the earth will fear Him. God's plan has, from the very beginning, been to spread His kingdom, peace, and rule throughout the entire earth. At Babel, humanity turned His plan inward on themselves, the antithesis of His desire. I love the words of this psalm. It asks for blessing, but not for isolation. It says, may God bless us so that your way may be known on the earth. I find this refreshing in a church and national culture that increasingly turns themselves inward to self-preservation and self-exaltation. The truth in this passage reminds us that blessing isn't the end in itself. It is a means to spreading that blessing to the nations. In Psalm 67, the people are longing for the nations to rejoice in the justice of God's rule. The nations are not viewed as rivals or enemies to dominate, but people whom should be invited into worship. This passage quietly but decisively responds to the rebellion of Babel's pride. The scattered nations are not a problem to be solved, but a promise to be fulfilled. This is an ancient issue we humans still struggle with today. We want God to bring blessings to us, to our tribe, to our platform, or even our church. But God's mandate and the covenant He made with us has always been about moving outward from ourselves to the nations. In God's capable hands, even the scattering of languages becomes fertile ground for global redemption and praise. Contrary to the American church model of bigger is always better, that turns all of our efforts inwards on our... Contrary to the American church model of bigger is better, which turns itself... Contrary to the American church model of bigger is better, which turns all our efforts inward on ourselves, on our buildings and our own ministries, this passage reminds us of our ultimate purpose, to bring Jesus' rule and reign to the far reaches of the earth. Our mandate and our existence isn't centered around building up for ourselves. We exist so the world will know His name. Personal security and flourishing are both amazing things, but they aren't ultimate. Personal security and flourishing are both amazing things, but they aren't our ultimate goal as servants of Jesus. Neither is the advancement of political, social, or economic agendas. Our mission is to advance and enlarge the present kingdom of heaven as we wait for the not yet to arrive. I'm curious, where have you seen this inwardly focused approach before? Even more so, where have you seen it creep up in your own heart and mind? How can we reflect His desire for the world to know His name in our regular, everyday lives? Father, I pray every day that your face will shine on me, not so I and I alone can feel its warmth, but so that I may be energized to tell the world about you and the power of your name. Soften my heart to grow beyond itself. Help me to echo and reflect the goodness of your light. Amen.